Today I'm going to be reviewing the wonderful little Blackstar Debut 10E. It's a 10 watt amp and it's got quite a few little features and it's very inexpensive. Now, if you've checked out my Blackstar Fly 3 video, one of these are also very awesome, but a little bit different and a little bit different in size as well, as you can see. So if you want to check out the Fly 3 vid to compare it to the 10E, you can do on my channel, okay? I'll put a link in the description. So let's have a look at the Blackstar Debut 10E. What's it all about? Well, first of all, it's got quite a lot of features for its very small price tag. It kind of comes in at about £80 in the UK. It's got a clean channel, an overdrive channel, delay, which is really nice. It's got a MP3 or a source input, so you could go from your phone if you wish or whatever, so you can practice along with it. And it's also got a really nice emulated line out and headphone socket. Now, there are some practice amps that I've heard and some bigger amps where the emulated output is pretty nasty. And this sounds really cool. And we're going to have a listen to that in a bit anyway. So what we're going to do is have a listen to some sounds. Okay, the first sound that we're going to listen to is on the clean channel, and that's going to be with its ISF, which stands for Infinite Shape Feature. It's its EQ basically. If you turn to the left, it sounds, as they say, more American. Turn it to the right, it sounds, as they say, more British. So British, think of British amps, it sounds a little bit more woody and a bit more warmer, let's say, whereas the American one sounds more focused in my opinion, and both sound brilliant. Right, so let's have a listen to some of the sounds of the Debut 10. I've got it set to the left-hand side, or sort of quarter to on the ISF dial, the Infinite Shape Feature. So it should, as they say, sound more American. I think a little bit more focused. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to pop it in the middle, the ISF function. So we've got half and half. Let's see what that sounds like. And now I'm going to pop the ISF dial over to the right-hand side for more of that warm British sound. Let's check it out with a humbucker. So I'll stay where I am at the moment. British sound, right hand side, here we go. Okay, very punchy. Let's try it on the left hand side. Nice, sounds really nice. Okay, so let's check it out with a bit of delay on the clean. Okay, so with the delay at this setting, what I've got is I've got kind of a country rock and roll kind of sound. Nice, let's have a listen to that. I'm just going to play a note so you can hear it. Pretty cool. Let's have a look at another delay setting. Okay, so the delay can be quite subtle on this amplifier, and it also emulates a tape delay, so it gives you that kind of warm sound as well. So I've just moved the dial around a little bit. So if I was to do a little plectrum picking or finger picking, let's do a little bit of finger picking. It's really nice. It's subtle, but it's really nice. Now, it's going to sound great with rock tones as well. So let's have a listen to the Overdrive with some delay on as well. Right, okay, so what I've done here is I've used a very small amount of delay. It's nearly what we call a slapback, but it gives you that kind of room reverby sound. Have a listen. Kind of AC/DC-ish, you know. In that kind of ballpark. Okay, let's have a look at a longer delay for solos. So here we have a longer delay for solos. So as you can hear, the delay's long enough for solos. It's great for rock and roll. It's great for country. It's really super versatile. Of course, we've got the 2 channels on this amp, and for the money, it is ridiculous. It's very cute. It wouldn't look out of place anywhere, really, to be honest with you. Great Christmas presents, or just great as a small little amp that you can use, which sounds really nice. What we're going to do is we're going to have a listen to it through its emulated output now and see what you think to that. Right. So this is the section where we're going to test out the emulated output and the headphone output. Now, you would have thought that something so inexpensive wouldn't be much use for recording if you were doing like some recordings of your guitar. Well, I beg to differ, really. Technology's just come on so much that you can buy a little combo amp for under $100 or £100 or whatever, and it might suffice. It might fill all those sorts of things that you want to do. Let's have a listen. So, first of all, I've got the EQ set at 12 straight up. Let's have a listen to that. What do you think? Put answers in the comments. Tell me what you think. Okay, so that's that. Let's have a listen to the humbucker. So this is without using the delay function, by the way. Let's pop the EQ to the American side, see what it sounds like there. Front pickup. And to the humbucker. Okay, so what do you reckon? I'm going to pop it over to the British side now. Should sound a bit warmer, a bit woodier. Okay, let's have a listen. On the humbucker. So that's the clean sound on the British side. Let's have a listen now to some dirt. Let's have a listen to the overdrive sound, see what that's like. Comments, pop your comments in. Okay, EQ to the left, so the American side. I'm going to turn down my volume. I'll use a front pickup. Let's have a listen to what it can sound like with the volume turned down. Let's turn that volume up on the front pickup. And onto the humbucker with the volume turned down a little bit. Humbucker turned up. Let's go to the British side now. Okay, front pickup turned down to about 7 on the dial. Turned all the way up. And onto the humbucker. Okay, that was the humbucker on full. Let's turn that down a little bit. Okay, so that's what it sounds like. As I said, the Overdrive is preset, but if you just turn your volume down, you can get all sorts of different sounds and tones and things out of it. Let's have a listen to it with the delay. I'm going to put a short delay on it, and I'm going to leave it on where I am at the moment. Otherwise, the video will go on for hours. Okay, we don't want that, do we? Okay, so let's have a listen to it as it's set with a short delay, and then I'm going to put a longer delay on. Okay, so here's a short delay, and you can hear that it's going to give you kind of that bluesy kind of groove. I think it sounds great. Let's have a listen to a longer delay which we could use for solos. Here's the longer delay. It sounds really nice. So, answers in the comments. Again, I'm asking for lots of comments on this one. I think it's a real good little combo. It's compact. It feels nice. It's not too heavy. It's got 2 3-inch speakers in it. It's got delay built into it. It's well under the £100 mark over here. It's great. I like it. I'm glad I bought it back for review, to be honest with you. So, yeah, it's a win from me on this one. Please subscribe to the channel and give us a like. It makes such a difference. And I'll see you soon. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.